Boom! This episode of Talks with KG is sponsored by Kiskidee Cleaning Services. Quality service at all times. Located out of New York, serving all 5 boroughs. They have been in business for over 15 years. Services include cleaning of schools, cleaning of hospitals, cleaning of houses. It don't really matter. Just link up with Kiskidee Cleaning Services. Their number is 917-200-4362 or email kiskideenterprise.com. Also, Jave Auto AC, located number 182 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, for all your AC needs. Right now the sun hot, so Jave AC is definitely a spot. Boom! Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG, where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight I have the pleasure to interview another icon, another OG in the business. When I check the bio, the bio tell me, very interesting. They say he is one of the first DJs to start to sing soca. When I see that one, I say, what is that, Yeah, very interesting, but I know him as third bass. He said he have a name change. He goes by the name of Bass.
Just bass.
Just Bass. Yeah. So, Talks with KG.
Yeah, man. Respect my brother.
Introduce the bad bro.
Nice, man. Yeah, man.
Bass.
Yeah, man. Bass. No time to waste.
So, I go on with G?
Just cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice to be a long time I'm watching it, you know what I mean? I say now is the time.
Yeah, for real. Probably about a year now, I think we talk and say, I want to do this sit down.
True.
Because a lot of people, when I ask who to interview, because people I guess they see the aesthetic of the show or the concept of the show where it's information. And
of course.
I guess people would know who have certain information because of the length of time that I was in the industry and whatnot. Yeah. I know you as third base. I know you personally as a DJ who used to work on Boom Champion.
Right.
I know you from,
Yeah.
But apparently
it was way before that.
And then I heard some songs and I was like, wait, it's Bass do them too?
Yeah, man.
I was very impressed. And then also, when I go back into your history, I see Kiskidee Caravan, I see, you as a song man and all these different things. I really didn't know the third bass brand went back so far now.
Yeah, man.
So I guess that is a reason why people who know the game and know the history of the thing, they say, nah, KG, I just sit down with the dog,
Yeah.
So we here.
Yeah, man.
For the people who do not know who is third bass, who is, not third bass. Bass.
Bass is a man, I would say, who live his dream, Yeah. Ever since I know myself from this high, I always wanted to be treated. I always wanted to be a DJ. Yeah. I always wanted to be on radio. And I always wanted to be an artist and sing a little tune.
Yeah.
I never had a 9-to-5 job, but I had a job when I came out of school. I went Trinity College. Right. I had a job for half a day in an insurance company.
Yeah,
I worked half a day and I tell them, I can't do this, but I want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Right, they laugh at me and think, but so I really want to. That's what
but why you wanted to be a DJ?
I always loved music. I grew up listening to music. Music was a part of the home. Records with grandmother, grandma used to be the little boy always playing with the little record player and thing.
Yeah.
Whenever there's anybody birthday party, I go in and play music and thing. I started buying and collecting records. I don't know, MP3 thing, what they doing now, records, vinyl. When I was about 8-9 years old, I used to go take my little lunch money, save it up and thing, and go buy Reiner's. A store called Reiner's Record Store on Prince Street. It had Reiner's, Ibrahim's, place named Woolworth and town. I used to buy records and I used to buy my little records and thing, Back then, I always loved music.
Yeah. So because of you having the love for music, DJing is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, that was my first thing, DJing. Big up to my, God rest in peace, my mom. She bought my first little turntable, a receiver, a little equalizer, and some 2 speakers and thing.
Yeah.
Right, when I was about 9, 10, I started to playing little people birthday parties. Sometimes I get my little $50, a little something. That was real money back in them days. But I mean, I outside, you know what I mean? I playing it, carry my thing, play here and there, but always love music and always listening to radio. I never used to go outside and play and thing. Up to now I can't ride a bike probably.
Yeah, because
I inside listening to radio. You know what I mean? All the greats, the David L. Cock, Rennie B, them fellas back in the days, That was me, buddy.
So you was playing what calypso music and
No,
that kind
it
of
was
vibe?
Michael Jackson and thing. Michael Jackson and the reggae and thing. And then after later on, well, the dub come in and thing. But
Right.
you're playing everything, calypso, soca, little pop and rock and all kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you found the love for DJing, as you say. So you went in as like a little youth and you're doing your thing. How did it grow from there? Like how did it grow into
to radio and thing? Well, wait.
It was radio. So you entered the radio space.
Well, that's later on, but I started DJing. Yeah, I started DJing. Yeah. Right, there was a group of us. That's why the name Third Base came up. I had a big up a man called Clive Mingo. I grew up in Mover, Coconut Drive, Mover, right? And everybody used to see me. Sometimes I walk in the school with records and things. I want to
Sinel from Coconut Drive too.
Sinel from Coconut Drive too. Yeah. Drive a real talent, Papa Rocky thing. Real man from the drive, you know.
So fix the mic for me now.
Yeah.
I like how it
It down,
yeah.
Alright, okay. I used to walk with my records and things. Sometimes going to school, nowadays people carrying all kind of thing in their school bag.
Yeah.
I used to carry my records in my school bag.
To play in school?
Nah, I just carrying it by.
The show man, look at this.
When Michael Jackson Thriller did come out, though, Michael Jackson Thriller, that was one of my most prized possessions, boy. I carrying that to school morning, watch my sleeping with that record, all kind of thing, because you want to leave that, boy. You understand?
For real?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I remember we used to carry CDs to school for no reason.
Look at that.
Just carry a CD to school and show them I had a CD.
I had this record by White Friend. I was the king of school, Michael Jackson Thriller. Right? So big up a man called Clive Mingo. He and his sons were DJs, and we set up a nice little DJ group with us in the community. So the youths, wouldn't go astray and thing. And I joined the group, and me and my two other partners, the late Clyde Jamat, who was Clyde the Outlaw, who passed about 2 years ago, and another guy called Sheldon Mingo. We became Third Base, together. There's a rap group called Third Base, which is the reason why I had was to change the name, because in 2016, when I sang that song, if you stush, go in the bush, I got a letter from them saying the cease and desist here, because that song was playing all on Hot 97 in New York, all over, and they were saying Third Base, Third Base, Third Base.
Big.
You know what I mean? And all when it's trending and thing, Third Base coming up now. Right. So they sent me a letter. Now I could have fighted and thing too, because Third Base is baseball and thing, and nobody say, I'm not just leave that and thing, right? So being in that DJ group now, we used to play in all kind of school parties, school events. We used to play in a place called Scalata Ibis, that is in St. Augustine, in little clubs and stuff. All this time I'm like, 17, 18, 19, that kind of thing. And we gain on the ground, and we were well popular on the ground. And from then being popular like that on the ground, get to play in some clubs. These back in the days when we used to have Wall Street, which was a club in Roundabout Plaza. We used to have a club called, before it became Upper Level, was we had Shaymore on the other side, and West Coast and Atlantis in West Mall. Right. West Mall. So we used to play in all them clubs. So really, when it became West, in Upper Level time. So hearing the name Third Base was really big on the ground.
And this is when
this is the early 90s, very early 90s.
Yeah.
Very early 90s. This is just about the brink up when the Kiskidee Caravan and all was about to start and all that kind of thing. So I used to DJ even for party time. Right? Remember party time? When it was party time, I used to DJ for party time. Big up to DJ Daryl who gave me my first. He said, just bring your slides, man. Bring your slides and play. And I used to, play on party time. People used to, so I got a lot of good opportunities back in them days, And in terms of radio right now, I was DJing in a club called Club Platinum, right? And really emceeing and thing. And they used to have something called oil wrestling. I don't know if you know about House and Matthew Gills, right?
Well, you know House and Matthew for sure.
You know House and Matthew Gills. Arima, right? House and Matthew Gills, right? Oil wrestling. So I was the MC for the oil wrestling. Yeah. And then Tony Chowlin on Chinese Laundry came in and he saw me there and he said, "Is what you doing with this voice, boy?" I said, "Well, what do you want me to do?" He said, "Thing." And then a couple of weeks after, there was the first urban radio station that was opening called 98.9 Radio.
So it was micing?
I was micing, yeah, mic. I could have DJ and mic too.
But you was a mic man?
I was a mic man. Yeah, I could have known. Them days you had to do everything. Even to this day, I could mic and play at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you was known for your micing skills or you was known for your DJing
both. I was known for both. I was known for both. DJing and micing. But they gave me an opportunity to MC and I MC because them days you had to talk to the people and that kind of thing. And I mean, so, yeah, he saw me there and then he told me they're opening this radio station, 98.9 Radio, do a demo. You know what I mean? I did the demo on a cassette. It was a little bit echoey and thing. It wasn't too all of that, but it bring me back when the Chinese Laundry and record store was. I tell him talk and thing, and he saw something in me now. You know what I mean? And then they put me on radio. Them days it was from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. Your boy working the graveyard shift, boy. You in business, you make it to radio, you might make a joke, watch me. They tell me to fill in for anybody. And then within 3 months, because I never went to any radio school, they didn't have no radio school in them days like I had now. But listening to everybody, like I say, listening to Rennie B, Ian the Goose Elego, it had Stanley Augustus, Adrian Dunmore, Chris Bowens, all these guys, listening to all these guys over the years, I was able to sponge and take a piece. And radio is really personality.
Right,
you know what I mean? So I had that personality, and working overnight from 12 midnight for 3 months, I was able to fill in for, they used to come in to fill in for people during the day.
Right.
So sometimes I would work from 12 to 5 midnight, come in and work for a man 9 to 12 day, and then go back 12 to 5. I didn't care, no. I just walk in. I just, you know what I mean? Just glad to work on the radio.
Yeah.
You know? And that was it. That was the start of the, from the DJ to the radio career.
Yeah, you know? And that way you literally get your name now, because now you're on the radio waves.
On the radio, yeah. Like I
said, that was Chinese Laundry.
Chinese Laundry is the one who gave me the opportunity. Well, no, that he opened his radio station 96.1 after.
Oh, so he was working at that radio station? He was working,
yes. Yeah, he was working there. Yeah, he was working there. That was the first urban radio station. Even before that, there was an experiment to see if the urban radio thing could have worked, because before all the dancehall and the dub and things started playing on radio, it was just pop and rock music.
Serious?
You know? Yeah, and we only had 2 radio stations.
On the radio station?
On the radio, yeah. It was only 95 and 100. And then it had AM radio. You didn't even know about AM radio. That's 6:10 AM and 7:30 AM. So we only had like 4 radio stations in Trinidad and Tobago. It's back in the 80s going into the 90s.
So they wasn't playing soca and thing?
Yeah, well, during Carnival time, but then after, when Ash Wednesday, Lent.
It was worse them days too.
Yeah, after Lent, when Lent and thing, you didn't hear no soca on the radio. You know what I mean? It's pop music and, you know, Michael Jackson and soul and this kind of thing, right? You might have get a little rap music when Ron DMC and them now start to come out. And
so when you say urban radio station,
when you say urban, we mean the ground, the youths, the streets. Like I said, there was an experiment where from 12 midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning, they were each DJ had a different night. I believe Monday was the late Sean Kemps. He was a Sean Kemps, and then after it turned to Downtown Outlaws. Tuesday night, I believe, was Dr. Hyde. Wednesday night was Johnny Q. Believe it or not, the Johnny Q who you know now, he was a DJ, right? Thursday night was Tweez, and Friday night was Chinese Laundry and Signal to Noise, right? And as youth men going to school, partner, you staying up listening to that every night. Well, me especially, who love music, doing my work thing, I drop in, I say, on myself.
You're teaching me so much history right now, because let me tell you why. You now say Chinese Laundry and Signal.
Yeah, that was
right?
the team, yeah.
Signal is Signal now.
Yeah,
right?
Joel Morris, yeah.
No, I would have never even know if you didn't say that Signal was
a DJ, yeah.
Like them fellas start off from the ground and rise basically.
DJ with Crates Records, DJ,
Wow.
Them was DJs, you know. So yeah, Friday night was down. So that was the test to see if this urban radio thing could have worked, taking DJs off the streets and putting them on radio. And that was so successful, then they had it. Well, they said this from 12 midnight to 5, so successful, then we could do this thing 24.
So that was literally an experiment, as you say?
Yeah.
Where they came and they took these ground DJs.
Yeah, these popular DJs on the ground. Yeah, and put them on radio. And then from that, they say, all right, we could do this thing 24/7. And that is when 98.9 radio started.
So what kind of music all you was playing when the
98.9 radio? That was
in this urban thing.
Yeah, but that was it. That would have been in the 90s.
Now the dub era now.
98.9 radio would have been the Beanie Man era, the Bounty Killer era, the Mad Cobra, all them kind of things.
So they're running that on the radio them days.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls thing. All them thing. Yeah, that was Tupac and thing. That was them times. That was them time 90s.
So did it ever have a pushback? As in when they come with this new style.
It had a lot of people wasn't into it, but it was so popular you couldn't stop it. You couldn't stop it. I mean, you couldn't stop it. That couldn't stop. So I was the youngest person on the station
so
at that time.
So you see that transition?
Yeah, of course. I was the youngest person on the station at that time. Yeah, so I saw that. I was a part of that. 98.9 radio. And then after was 96.1. And then after, the government station was the other 98.9. They came across, and that was the start of urban radio. I used to have a show called Dancehall Good to We, which was one of the, you're hearing it now, but I started it. That was one of the biggest, radio programs in history in terms of ratings now. That's 2 hours on a Saturday from 7 to 9.
You're playing dancehall?
Yeah, and dancehall, yeah.
Jamaican dancehall.
Yeah, of course. It was structured. It used to have you play the dancehall, you play a little reggae, you play some foundation, you know what I mean? So you're working, and that was one of the biggest shows in urban radio history, you know? So that's radio history there for you.
Yeah. And then they say, well, Chinese Laundry come here now and open his own station and that kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And I that next transition into the thing.
Yeah, man.
Damn. So, your name has come up in the Kiskidee Caravan conversation.
Well, I mean, I wasn't really an artist in the Kiskidee Caravan, but I was on radio at the time when Kiskidee Caravan was on, so I would have been responsible for playing a lot of the records, whether it's the home front or the shot call or the this, the that, and helping the movement now, you know, kind of thing, you know. But
so they would look at you as someone who was very instrumental.
Yeah. The DJs at that time, man. They had also played them thing, that album No Compromise, which was Ghettorians, which is Gage from Black Chariot, right? Ghettorians, General Grant was on the album, Sister Run, and Kindred. Did you know this Trini Could Flow? Kindred, them 4 songs that run the road. That was like how the Zest movement is now. That was the Zest movement back then, with the youths, you know? Big up Robert Amar, you know?
Yeah, well, I always wish I could have experience.
That was
time there.
That was nice time, boy. Nice times.
Yeah.
Nice time. Freako, Blocko, Mova Savannah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come down, Mova Savannah, thing, party, and everything was nice.
Yeah.
Thousands of people. Yeah, but youths. Very nice times.
Yeah. So, as I say, in your bio, they say you, I laugh and I see all kind of thing. They say you was one of the first men to go from being a DJ to you know?
Yeah.
So we just see that conversation today where people be like, like all them DJ, them singing and
Right, yeah.
You was one of the first.
I was one of the first
to do that.
Yeah. No, it had radio men singing before, like I mentioned, a name like Dave Elcock, he was on radio, right? But he was singing more contemporary soul music.
Right.
That's in the 80s.
Right.
Then Papa Rocky, if you know about Papa Rocky from over. Yeah, right. Papa Rocky, the musical king, Papa Rocky dub in a little dub and thing.
Right.
But in terms of soca, I am the man for soca, right? Well, I was really encouraged.
You would say you was the first?
I would say I was the first. Even before the soca, I was doing a little rap show. I had a song called Wine Wrong, which I would say was in 1992. And by the way, that song was the first song to play on the same urban radio station, I'll tell you. The same 90.9. Wine Wrong, that was the first song to say, because that was a big song on the ground. Kind of thing, right? My first song was Juve Morning. Juve Morning, blow your whistle, Juve Morning, knock your bottle. That was the first. And then after that, make you feel high. You know, if you want, I could play it for the youths and them to hear it. You know, yeah, we played, right? But at that time too, Laundry as well had short pants, you know?
Yeah.
So the reason why we started singing is to really encourage the youths, right? Because there's none of the youths was not soca at all. You know?
Yeah, same kind of vibes right now.
Dub right through.
Dancehall.
And they look at me as kind of responsible for that, because remember, I had a show called Dancehall Good to We.
Right.
So they say, since you're a man, ruining the youth's mind. If they see you doing it, and probably Laundry doing it, they might want them to do it too.
So when you say the youths,
yeah,
you was talking about probably artists like who, like Bunji Garlin.
Well, after Bunji Garlin came, for example, Agaya History, I wrote Destroy's first song.
Yeah.
Right, Destroy in the game first song. But after that, Bunji Garlin and the KMCs, and because Bunji and KMC and they was doing the dancehall and thing, but KMC used to go Jamaica and press the dancehall records and thing and bring it in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But we used to tell him, but now that's not singing authentic.
Right.
You're not singing like a Jamaican.
Right.
He's a Trini. Why not try some soca? And he and all cuss you, but you want to do no soca, you want to do no soca, boy. And then a year and thing after, you went and do Bashment the Carnival, and that was it. That's him. Yeah. Right. So this was my first
that
song.
one?
Yeah.
That one Chinese, the speaker?
Yeah, the concert.
Yeah. The youths and them need to know.
Blow your whistle, Juve Morning. Knock your bottle. Bring your bottle.
1996.
But this one is called Monday Morning. Please do Juve Morning.
Bring your bottle.
And bring your spoon. Monday morning. Tuesday night. I say your head bad. And you're feeling right. Oh gosh, and I take my towel. And I bang the head. Cause it's 2 days now. I ain't seen the bed. Well, going Juve morning. Blow your whistle, Juve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was the first. That was the first day. Then the year after that, now.
After that, youth man, ain't them thinking it.
That in 1996.
Like 6
Then the
years
year
old.
after that, we come with this one day. You know what I mean?
How high? I say how high? So high I wanna touch the sky. I feel it, 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 I feel it. You make me feel high, you make me feel high, you make me feel high. You make me feel high. You make me feel high.
Yeah, boy, you make me feel like. Big up the late Sheldon Shell Shock Benjamin, boy.
Shell Shock producer.
Shell Shock producer. We did that in our studios, boy.
Hammer Studios.
Yeah, and see, when he had the studio in Caribbean Song Basin, boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that is 1997 before 1996.
So when you make the transition now,
Yeah.
from the, well, not transition
Yeah.
because you're still a DJ,
Yeah.
but when you started to do soca music, was the conversation what it is today?
But them radio DJs singing, yeah, that didn't come because it was me and Laundry and thing first. But let me tell you something.
Right, Laundry was doing it too.
Yeah, Laundry was doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had short pants and Mona Lisa and thing.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something about me. I was always fear. That man used to tell me, artists used to tell me, boy, if I was on radio like you, I wheeling up my song 5 times and playing it for all 50 minutes. I
Right.
say, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I cannot do that because there's people bread and butter. There's all people that live it. And it are, you know, artists is all they're doing. I still DJ and I still thinking, all kind of thing. I could have never do that. I was always fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So no
yeah.
matter what they say, I never took advantage of this situation. But in them days, you know, it only had 2 radio stations and, you know, the song play, the song a good song is when really the band started to take it. Back in them days when our band playing your tune, that is when they know your song.
Yeah.
When our traffic hold your song, or a chandelier hold your song and start to play it in the dance, then you know your tune big. You know? That is how it was.
But would you say though, as a man in the thing, who
Yeah.
had the experience for years and whatnot, would you say that that conversation or that narrative is real?
What
as
was the
in,
DJ singing?
I'm working on the radio station, so I could just play my song and, you know,
Yeah.
have an advantage basically.
Well, everybody
did you ever feel like you had an advantage
And
as a
never-
DJ
Yeah.
singing soca?
I never looked at it that way, but I mean, a lot of people will, you do. I mean, the radio is the thing, but just because, but even now it was, just because you're a DJ and you're singing soca, that don't mean you'll get through.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that don't mean you'll get through. Because
Yeah.
first of all, your song had to be, you know, your song had to be good. And
Right.
it have, you know, I mean, it have other things in place too. But it's not always you'll get through as a DJ playing your song. Now it's different because it have real radio stations. It have more radio stations than back then. It will be about 8 urban stations. There are 38 radio stations in Trinidad on the whole.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it had the little cliques and the little circles and the other little things, you know? But it was never so back in the days, really. I could really say back in them days, good music was good music.
Right.
You could not hold back music. Back in them days.
Yeah.
You know? Back in them.
And what about nowadays?
Nowadays, if you have it's not about a good song alone. It's not about that. I mean, you got to market a thing too.
Right.
It's about marketing and thing too. But it's not about a good song alone anymore.
What you would say it is about in today's?
It's a combination of things. Good song, marketing, circles in, you know. You know, a lot of things. You had to do a lot of things. So if anybody coming out and feel you just want to do an artist and just do music alone, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Yeah, it's not that at all.
Not at all. Look how we girl get through Queen's team.
Oh God, big up Queen's team,
Big
boy.
up Queen's team, right? Girl, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you know, some people just pass through the cracks. You know, like when I did my song, if you're stush, go in the bush here.
Yeah.
You know, I took that song, right, on a flash drive. And I drive from Port of Spain because they didn't really want to play because they find the song too old, too much at horns and all kind of thing. Yeah. Right, 2016, 10 years ago. I drove from Port of Spain to Arima and I gave it to every single DJ on the ground. You know what I mean? A flash drive. Then I drive from Tongue to Shogwana South and I gave it to any little DJ I meet. And that song is the ground builder song. Yeah, the ground. And then they couldn't stop it. Bush all over the place.
Yeah.
I wish I had sing that song now as it ain't no CPEP. And a real bush. You know? Yeah, man.
If you're stush, go in the bush, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I
For
was,
those who know that song now, Let me play that song there for you. If your stush go in the bush, I come loaded, you know.
He don't come tell you how they do.
If you stush, go in the bush, yeah. If you stush, go in the bush, yeah. If you stush, go in the bush. Go
can't
in the
knock
bush,
them there,
go in
right?
the bush, yeah. From the time you step inside the dance. Look at you already, look at you already. It's your cell phone, oh girl, give me a chance. Can you sit there? And then your face long and it's sour. Go face to face, my look, yes. And then leave your home and carry your mother. Your mother does have more fun than you. Well, it's like you come in here free, or you get a complimentary. Well, my money spent, I wanna wine from now on till the end. I come get a wine and a bum bum. I come get a jam and a bum.
I realize that song talking about what them talking about still now. People stushing the dance, they want to move their cell phone out in the
No, for
air.
real.
10 years ago, I singing about tell them
For
mother.
real. You had that time there, cause it
Yeah.
wasn't so stush.
I'm telling you.
No, you had to sing that
More
song.
stush, yeah, boy. Yeah, they're more stush now.
Yeah, no, you had to sing that song, man.
Yeah, man.
We have feel causing that, man.
It's a lot of things that we don't party like you used to. When people dress up now, you see, like if you
Yeah.
go a party like how you and you dress up back in the
Yeah.
days, back in them days, people, 90s and thing party, it's short pants and jersey. People didn't care about how they look, girl and all, girl walking home barefoot and thing,
Yeah.
in party and thing from party. But no, when everybody dress up now, when you dress up nice with a nice shirt and your Louis Vuitton and your this
picture
and your
to post on
that,
the
and you think
grams.
you don't want to jump up no way. So I feel we had to come back to a time when we just had to wear old clothes or something in the party.
Yeah.
And don't have the party looking so pretty with all that trusting thing and this thing and that kind of thing. We go back to the time maybe when it's a barrel and some ply and you're performing on that on a stage. Back to basics. Yeah, go back to basics, boy. For people to enjoy themselves.
No, it's a real thing, boy.
Yeah, it's really different now.
It's a real
And
thing.
but the music is what drives. So a lot of the music that people getting in effects or the music being shoved down your throat is not party music. It's not really music that make them party. That's why they might say the gradients killing me, but
Yeah,
that is
true.
party music.
True.
You know?
I feel, yeah. Yeah, I feel, yeah.
It have music. It have different kind of music.
No, I
music,
feel them. You know, like back in the days, for
Yeah.
instance, DJs.
Yeah,
DJs used to come to make the party bounce.
yeah.
It was almost like that was the
That was the goal. And to
Right,
sound
that was
different
the
too.
goal of
Come
the
to
DJ.
mash up this party.
yeah, it's a party now.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, artists play music for themselves now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
what them yeah, me artists, DJ, sorry.
DJs, yeah. But to answer
Yeah,
your
like,
question, it
you
have
know?
a difference between radio music and really party
And
music.
party music, yeah.
It's like how it have a difference with if you're playing on the road and a band, it have a difference between road
Right.
music and road march music, fete music,
Yeah.
bubble tunes to the girls. It are all different kind of music. But a lot of the music is nice music for you to listen to thing. And then we've been misled too that our music had a song a certain kind of way to have international appeal.
Right.
You understand?
True.
Right? Piano music you're doing, some of them piano music. I mean,
No, real talk.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
party
not our
music.
song,
Piano
that's soca.
music, the man call it.
Yeah, no, it's not our song, that's
No, but it's
soca.
true, it's
we
true.
have our song, that's our song of our soca,
Right.
right? Which we have lost.
Yeah.
You know, need to get that back.
The heartbeat of the people now.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
You know? Wow.
You know what I mean?
Now it's a real thing. As somebody who been in the soca for so long, you know, and see different transitions and whatnot. How do you see soca music right now? You know,
Right
as somebody as somebody looking in from the outside.
Right now, I mean, it's
As you
nice to
say,
see
you know,
a lot
like
of-
people singing piano music and
Yeah.
whatnot, but not just that, but just on the whole, like.
I would like it to grow. I mean, a lot of people trying. And God knows that they're trying. But it's a numbers game at the end of the day. We have 1.5 million people here in Trinidad, and one soca song can even sell 200,000 copies. You know?
Yeah,
And people are talking about, you know, you want the thing to win a Grammy and this and that. I mean, if it comes, it comes. If it don't come, it don't come. We had to be ourselves. And we had to support the thing. We had to love the thing. Trainees don't really love the thing. They like to go out. You know what I mean? But do we really love the thing?
Yeah.
Do we spend 99 cents and download the thing? Really stream the thing? Really go and view the thing? You know what I mean? We have to love the thing. We have to love we.
True.
You know? So it's not just the artists. It's the people. It's the writers, the producers, it's everybody. Everybody have a part to play. We have to really love this thing, man.
Yeah.
Back in the days to go when I Sparrow Kitchen, all this, whenever that come out, your grandmother, mother used to go in the record shop and buy that record, you know.
Yeah.
And buy then no CD man on the street or cassette man, no downloading thing, you know. You had was to go and buy that record.
Yeah.
So we had to put money where we mouth is and really love the thing and support the thing.
Yeah, no joke. Since you come off the heels of songs like If It's Tush and all those different types of songs, obviously you had new music.
Yeah.
You know, you're pushing your new vibes. What is the how to put it? What is the... You find the playing your music, you find what going on since that.
Yeah, boy. Well, I mean, I've had songs over the years and stuff, and I wouldn't lie to myself. Some of them may not be the best. Sometimes I rock back and say, boy, I didn't play my music, but I'm very put out 100%. Even though you should always put out 100.
Yeah.
But this year, I mean, I took a rest last year. Yeah, before I had a song called Weekend. You know, it was a good song. And you just have good song, like I said, it's not just about a good song again. Yeah. But I will play my songs to you. Let me play my songs to you for this year. You only people and all you be the judge. All you be the judge of the music. No, I'm telling you.
You're not doing that.
Yeah? Let me play my songs to you this year. This song is called Take Jam. Right? Now, it's just like Make Me Feel High. I use the same, the same kind of beat of everybody sampling. I sample myself. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So listen to this. This is Take Jam. Right? You tell me. Gal
you been for stem, gal you been for stem, gal you been for stem. Gal you been for stem, gal you been for stem. Okay. Take jam, 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 take jam. You're sweet and dirty, pretty and dirty. You're cute and dirty, sexy and dirty. You're sweet and dirty, pretty and dirty. You're cute and dirty, sexy and dirty. Girl, you went in the grocery and walked down every lane properly. You buy a big gun and a watermelon. I hope you don't forget to take jam, take jam. Take jam, 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 take jam. You're sweet and dirty, pretty and dirty, you're cute and dirty, sexy and dirty.
Tell me if it's nonsense, tell me.
Yeah. It have an vibe for sure.
All right. No bullshit, no thing. Right? For real. KG being for real, because it's a for real show.
It's a good song for sure.
All right. So what's the problem?
They say once your song good, it go play.
It go play. I hear that. I hear that. Once your song good, it go play.
Yeah.
But there are plenty good songs that do get play.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, boy.
So, alright. You as a DJ,
yeah,
you are a DJ in the fraternity.
Right.
Everybody know you been out here. You are not part of the cliques.
I do be in them DJ group and them.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I out here too long to be in part. I think everybody respect everybody, but I'm not in this clique thing. And you know what I mean? If I see you, hear you out, but I know they feel like I don't really drink alcohol and all them kind of things. So maybe they say base don't line with weed, base don't party with weed, but I just cool.
Because if I had to be honest with you, they always look to me.
Yeah,
right? Especially in Soca. If you are not friends with the DJs then, your music is not going to be played.
Okay.
The only way your music would be played is if you catch a Queen's team type of vibes or some type of viral sensation.
I try that and all, but
right.
You see my viral video when I almost wind up on the Dam Lorraine and thing.
But now, I see that and all.
Yeah, Dam Lorraine, boy. I almost went viral, boy.
But I was a man.
It was a man, boy. I didn't know,
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know, serious. I didn't know. That was no
I hope you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. For real, I didn't know. Yeah, right. So it's either you go viral, or you're friends with people that the only way your music go play.
Yeah.
But wait, boy. Well, pressure for me, yes.
Do you believe that though?
Well, there's some truth to it. Yeah. Because I mean, I've seen where a lot of artists, they friendly with DJs, bring a little something for them. Thing when they come from New York. And thing.
Yeah.
You talk to them, they buy drinks to them, they think.
You bring some from New York, yes.
You buy drinks to them, you think them, you think.
You grease them up.
Yeah, grease them up and thing. Who give me the grease? He's not Mad Lion, Dread Lion, but I don't know. I just think as that's a respect for people, man. I respect the elders. They not to be the friend crazy. They not to be my friend from it, thing.
But I'm not gonna ask that, right? Because people will watch us now. Remember, you in that seat too. You was in that seat where somebody probably wanted bass to play the music or some kind of.
Yeah, well, I'm still in that seat. That's still on radio.
Right, still in that seat.
Still on radio. Yeah.
Would you look at yourself as a DJ that for sure, you know, you play real upcoming artists or men who just
I break real,
have good songs.
artists not only in soca, but in reggae, right? When I was on the same Boom Champions, I used to do something called good reggae music. Break a lot of reggae artists. It's when people wasn't even touching reggae and thing.
Yeah.
And after that, I've had the first reggae boat ride and thing. I had one of the first reggae boat ride. George had the choral vision, right? And then the reggae thing started to come. I ain't saying that I alone responsible for it, but I give real artists a chance. And even interviews, I gave Crystal, I'm proud of Crystal, boy. I gave Crystal his first interview when he had the Red Girl. I did love that song.
Yeah.
The Red Woman.
Big up Crystal boy.
Big up Crystal boy.
Yeah.
I gave Crystal his first interview. And many, I felt many. If somebody have a good song, sometimes I'll take it. Sometimes I'll give people advice that doesn't like it. Say, what basis at this, basis at that. Look at our artists come now. For new artists coming now for interviews. I say, at this point in stage in the game, you coming for an interview now.
Yeah.
Release your music early. So you go soaking and thing. You know what I mean? You just give people advice. So I mean, I help a lot of people over the years, man.
Yeah.
You know, it might have one or two people might say, nah, boy, base this, base that.
I know
but you know, but I try my best.
Yeah.
I try my best. You can't please everybody.
So you would say that the DJs could definitely do better in that aspect.
But not only in my music, you know, DJs could do better. A lot of DJs are not DJs right now, like back in the days and things. A lot of them follow what each other play. You follow what trending and thing and this and that too. That's what the game is now.
Yeah, that way it reach to
that's where it reach to now. Once you're trending, you're thinking. You know
so the narrative of if it good, it go play.
That
is definitely
nah, well, not with me because I just play a good song there for you and you know.
Yeah.
So.
It's a good song for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
And is that one and is that our next one, you know?
Yeah.
That's our next tune, boy. Not for the racers, not for the swift, right?
You man having.
You might watch me.
Man having things on it.
Man having things by bass, having things. Bass have no time to waste. Not for the swift people. Not for an inspirational song.
Yeah.
For the youths. You know what I mean? Not for anybody. Listen to this, man.
Whether you up and down or you need a lift, the race is not for the swift. And if you're working hard or you have a kill, the race is not for the swift. Until the times are rough and you feel the switch, the race is not for the swift. If all the elevator make a shift, the race is not for the swift. You could do it too. Oh, you could do it too. Oh, you could do it too. Cause nobody better than you. I know it might be hard, no rest. You might be a little depressed. Sometimes ain't no redress. More no's than yes. And every time you take one step, it's like two steps backward. Let them know you know, come on. We come to push forward. Whether you're up and down or you need a lift, the race is not for the swift. And if you're working hard or you have a give, the race is not for the swift. Until little times are rough and you feel the switch, the race is not for the swift. If on the elevator make a shift, the race is not for the swift. You could do it too. Oh, you could do it too. Oh, you could do it too. Cause nobody better than
Tell me, KG, tell me, KG.
I can't front. The music song.
And is it first time you hear that song, eh?
Yeah.
First time, that song since October.
Please.
Yeah. So wait till so good music. Once your music good, they go play.
They go play, that's what they say.
That's what they say. I know.
That's what they say.
Yeah, boy. Whew, sweating, boy. Tell me.
I mean,
Tell me people,
a lot
tell
of
me.
people, you know, having the complaint. You know, another thing that I noticed too is that we also spreading a narrative through the culture now that, that we just say, for instance, bass come on the platform and, you know, bass say something wrong, you know. I find my thing songing good, how come it and playing? They will put all in the category of the ones who crying.
Nah, well, I ain't
You
that's what
know?
they want. They want to see me cry like Trinidad Killer
Yeah,
and beg like J Angel. I ain't doing that.
But I don't think it's crying. I think
No,
it's
you know,
just
I mean, you're just stating facts.
right. You stating what in front of you. You
Stating
know, I
what
have
is in
this
front
good
of
song
me.
here.
Yeah.
You know, all I was playing my music all the time, supporting me, and then I find like years passing and well, in game I listen.
I don't have to do something with somebody, girl. Thing.
Yeah, it's at a wonder, like, you know, like
what going on, boy?
like what I do.
I can't buy drinks to everybody.
Yeah.
I can't bring sneakers to everybody from New York. I know what to do, boy.
Hey. You are seeing it, but it's really real, boy. It's really real. But
real.
the narrative is definitely a fake narrative. And I don't like when I know a lot of friends who sing in the soca and
Yeah.
good music, great music.
Yeah.
You know, big up all the youths and them who doing the thing same way too.
Right.
And then I ain't gonna be bass, I be really tired. I see some men who just get the okay.
Yeah, right.
And just be like, I don't understand why.
Yeah, boy. Somebody letting the cocaine pass. Yeah. Telling you, somebody letting the cocaine pass.
Yes. Hey,
Yeah. Okay, boy.
no, it's a real thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and when we say these things, they go feel it's a fight, thing and a hate thing, but
Nobody ain't hate
you
nobody.
don't know where I coming from already.
Yeah, but hate nobody.
You know?
I mean, but like I say, you have to, it's a different time now, I admit.
It
You
is,
have to
it is.
market yourself too.
Of course.
You can't just have your song and bring out your song and expect it to think to play.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been marketing, you know, this, that video, visuals, this, that,
Right.
you know what I mean? And that kind of thing. You know, but, you know.
And would you say that the soca genre needs radio play?
Soca needs radio play. It's very
Soca
important.
especially.
Especially, yeah. Soca needs a radio play. Soca needs a radio play. Radio play is even what drives people to look for your song to make it go viral.
Definitely.
Yeah,
For the genre of soca.
Yeah, for soca.
Other
soca.
genres are probably
Don't need that.
easier
Yeah,
or whatever, but
nah, but soca need
you
a radio
need
play.
a radio.
A radio play.
So when men say, nah, I don't need no radio play.
No. Nonsense. Fake
Brother?
radio.
Yeah, you
You
talk.
need a radio play.
Real
Need a
talk.
radio. If it wasn't like that, then the big artists and had the tune rotating so on radio.
Yeah.
You need the radio play. It is important. It is important. And that too is what the promoters when promoters calling you.
It's what they hear in radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promoter will tell me about bass, your song good, you know, but it's not rotating enough on the radio. You know, that's what promoter will tell you.
Yeah,
You
real talk.
understand? So
You need the
you
radio.
need that radio play. You need that radio push. You know that.
And that, to me, that terrifying. Because it really creates a mafia setting.
Well, you know what I wish is that-
Regardless of what.
I wish that Trinidad could be marketed differently. I wish that our country could be the island of Carnival 365 days.
Right.
You understand? Trinidad, watch me, anytime you land here, it's a
It's
carnival going on.
Soca, yeah.
You see like all the
Soca
they had a
federal
flavor
in.
village. I don't know if you've been to the
Yeah,
flavor
yeah,
village in the
yeah,
savannah. That should be right through.
Right through.
So Soca could release March, April, May,
Yeah.
July, August, anytime.
No, but it's a real thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like I always say, like something simple as the little huts, what is it by the savannah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
During
yeah.
carnival time.
Yeah.
Does make our country look so Trinidad.
Yeah.
You know? And when they take it down, it just go back to
Go back here. And that's what the tourists want to see. They have a
Correct.
video right now with this girl. She say, I'm here in Trinidad and Tobago for the first time. She in Woodbrook.
Yeah,
showing
Woodbrook,
us
I
at
see
that
that.
old house and
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And we
and
check
she
us-
say that's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is so country. This is so Caribbean.
Correct,
You know what I
correct.
mean? She's showing them all things. Sometimes
That
I
is
walk-
who we are.
Sometimes
As you
I
say,
walk
you have to
in
love
town,
yourself.
People asking me for direction to La Perouse Cemetery. I just be so ashamed to tell them where it is. You know? But that's what these people want to see.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
thing. You know? So Trinidad, the island of Carnival, 365 days.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
Tobago, the place you go to relax with the beach and thing.
I agree.
That's tourism.
Yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, man.
When you think about it
Yeah,
now.
that way the music will release right through the year. No such a fight. No, but it's just be too much to fight because it's, let me say between 600 to 800 and something songs releasing in just this 2 to 3 months window. That's impossible, Jared.
And when you really think about it, right, they say the youths don't like soca and this and that and that. But I truly believe it really come from that type of programming, that 2-3 month gap to listen to this kind of music, and then it had the soca switch. Where you
Right,
score
right
like,
after, yeah, before,
why
yeah.
you switching to your culture now? You know, like your culture should be your culture. You should be have a time where you
Well,
just
I mean,
switch
again,
to
too,
your
it's
culture.
up to we because we have had radio stations that were playing the culture 24. But they
Right.
had to shut down or change programming because the people ain't supporting it. Advertisers not supporting it. Remember, it's a business too.
Advertisers, yeah.
That's why they switch because at this time, carnival time, that's when the focus is on the culture.
Yeah.
But we need the people who had to change that.
Correct.
Yeah. We had to change that. Right?
And the infrastructure had to support that.
Everything.
As I say, like how you say the flavor and all these things. Like if
Yes.
it have a place where soca could platform
Flourish
itself,
right through the year.
right, it would work.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm telling you.
It would work.
It would
but
work. It would work.
when the carnival done, the opportunity is gone with it.
Carnival
so,
done, friend done. Like
Yeah.
rum done, friend done. You know?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not on Boom anymore.
No,
You're
I'm on 105 now, Vibe City. I'm on 2 stations right now. 105 and well, the company I work for a couple of stations there. So I work on 105 vibes, see 105. Cause I'm a mature fella now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that,
you feel like the boom thing is a fire again.
well, I mean, there was a time I was questioning the music because as much as I love the Zest movement.
You was questioning the music.
Yeah.
What do you mean
the
you're
Zest
questioning
movement,
the music?
The music is really not me. Right? Like I stopped playing in graduations and up to 2 years ago I would play in graduations with the kids just to test out, you know, to keep yourself vibrant and what going on, boy.
Yeah.
I say now back I ain't able, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still know my Valiant and my 450 and my thing and them kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But
what was the battle? Like to keep up with the music or?
just the message, boy.
Yeah, that wasn't supporting that message no more.
I can't support that, yeah.
Yeah, as a big man.
As a big man.
Yeah.
I love the movement. I love the movement. I love what they're doing. I love the movement and thing. But I wish like, all right, let me say, I was a part of rhythms, right? Like, I don't know if you know this, but we didn't talk about this. Me as a songwriter too, right? Because I wrote the Jamet for Denise Belfort and thing. I wrote I wrote that.
You read that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Carnival is Bacchanal for Rocky and them time. A lot. I was a part of the rhythms and thing. Myself and Shell Shock, that rhythm that with I fed up on the same thing over and over.
Right.
And Bungie Gallon, right? That was the best rhythm. Then we had the rumba rhythm. I used to approach the rhythms like how the Jamaicans would approach their rhythms in the 90s.
Right.
One man who if it's a gunman tune, a girls tune, a jump up tune, a kind of bubu shanty tune, different topics, you know what I mean?
Right,
so everything
vibes.
can be one way all the time.
Yeah,
you understand? And that's why I just find about the Zest and the thing. Sometimes it's just a one thing all the time. Let we get something for the girls now.
Yeah.
I like to see girls bubble too.
You find like you're just hearing one message
all
too
the time.
deeply.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I know they're singing about, but that's what popular, but what the people buying into.
Yeah, because the
You know
thing
what I
is, they really have other songs, but the
But
people just buying into
I
that.
used to sing the nice conscious reggae. I know Jalano and all of them singing the conscious thing and thing too, but nobody taking it on. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
But what got popular was literally the, you know, and you couldn't support that no more, as you say. So you decided to change stations. Because you had to play that kind of music.
Yeah, but you can't be on urban radio and not play that.
Yeah.
You know? You can't be on urban radio and not play
So what is your energy now in the radio space?
But now in my radio space and in things space, I'm more old school and thing, because you know, of that age
reggae music.
Old school and everything,
yeah, that's more old
and
school.
more the new soca and thing. And it has some new songs that you like and thing too, some popular songs and thing. You know what I mean? But you know, I like more old school, right?
Yeah. Somebody was telling me that you had some program running right now. On the station, what it was? Something.
I have something called Flowers. I have something called Flowers and Powers. Giving,
right.
flowers
I think it's that.
Yeah, giving flowers to artists who are alive today. Because I find it's too much time when people die and thing. We just wait to see
no one
there's
again
a good
flowers.
artist and things. So I would take an artist and tweak the music and give them a little interview. The other day I did some producers and thing. I did same Shell Shock. I mean, he's not alive, but I give him gone but not forgotten. I bring in Ken Holder, a man named Ken Holder, who produced a lot, Charles, who produced a lot, Kenny Phillips, Carl Beaver Henderson, and them fellas, and give them the flowers while they're alive. Give people the flowers while they're alive. And I tell them about me, if bass dead and gone today, the same energy all they gave me with my music. Don't play my music, you know. I'll come back and haunt all you. You understand? But give people the flowers while they're alive. Don't wait till they're dead and gone to say, well, you know, thing, man. We just do that too much, so
for real. What is your view on AI soca?
The AI, well, AI on the whole, right? AI is a tool and it could be used.
You ever used AI before?
I do ads and things with AI. Ads and things. It could help, but I would still put in my creativity. Me go just let the AI do everything for me and just say, that is it. To me, that is laziness.
Yeah, but use AI for music?
Not music, not yet. But I know people who have, and it working good. But I know people who using it, but still they would put in their input.
Of course.
They put something, then just joking it in and say, I do that. Give me that and we go on. You know what I mean? But it's a tool. Look, I come from a time where men who carrying crates of records. We used to carry about 5-6 crates of records in our party. It come down to 4 CD bag. Then it come down to your laptop or your flash drive. So it's evolution. You know what I mean? I had to work with the evolution. It's it ain't going away, you know. But it's just how you use it.
It's how you use it.
Yeah, how you use it. You can use it even if you say you're a writer's block, you're a songwriter and you're a writer's block. But you put that thing in the AI and the AI give you some melody and thing, and it's the greatest thing. But at least you're putting something into it to get it out. That is what I believe it could do.
Now you said the same thing too. It's a tool.
It's a tool.
Use it the right way.
Use it the right way.
You know, don't trick the thing.
That's right. Don't trick the thing and come out here and say, I do this and I do that.
Yeah. But I mean, when I listen to a lot of songs recently, I don't know if all are hearing it, but I hear the AI.
You could tell the AI. I bet I was telling me a long time, AI! See me? Yeah, you're hearing the AI in the tunes. You could tell.
If it had a perception of bass that you think out there, that you would want to change?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look like a man who really care to, eh?
Yeah, man.
You know?
If you start to care what people think about you go mad. But I mean,
what you think is a fake
I show you
perception
hear
of
thing about
you?
me already. Tell me something here about me. I show you thing about me
I
already.
think the only thing, if I had to be real, I think I hear you're a real asshole.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know, men go say, but I don't see your vibes ready. You're a serious
People will
man.
say that about you when you do bow, boy.
No, when
People
there's
will
a
say that when
serious
you're
fella, you're a
man.
serious
You're a
fella.
serious fella.
I don't feel the
Watch
energy.
me. When you see me, is I by myself?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
with
for
a
real.
girl?
You
I
don't
don't
get
like
yourself
with that
myself.
I don't like
Hey,
with
the
that
man
man.
myself.
Or a girl or something.
Yeah, correct.
I don't like with that set of man.
You not on that.
Yeah. I don't
So
like when
men
I
go
say
watch you like
men
you're
go to
a
men just
soul
want to come
and
and
thing.
shake your hand and like this, right? I'll explain this. I'm explain this on this podcast. Men just want to come and shake my hand and party and thing and hug up and thing.
Yeah.
I tired see men walk out the bathroom, then washing their hand and thing. So I just get your bungs, right? I just get your
No,
bungs.
I just said the same thing though.
Yeah, I just get
I just get real men bungs
yeah,
though.
and they just say, boy, the defective basis asshole basis when they shake
Yeah.
your hand thing. What I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah,
But you
no,
don't wash your hand. I don't know if
correct.
you don't wash your hand, boy. Come now, man. Take
Yeah,
the bungs
go
now.
take our bungs and
yeah,
press.
But I just this fella, I help real people, boy. I would do anything for anybody once I could. Help real people. You know what I mean? It's a miss. And then it has some people don't even know why they don't like bass. It's just, I ain't good like, boy. Some men out here, like they wear panties. But they don't know why they don't like bass, but it's just they will go and talk and talk and talk. A man tell me already bass, I don't like it, and I don't know why. A man tell me that, boy. I say, why you don't like me? He said, I don't know why. I just hear people talking about your thing. This, I say, partner, you can't.
No, but it's true though.
And you know, yeah.
You always had like an aura of you would really assume that people don't like you.
Yeah.
You know, because you come by yourself. You know,
Yeah,
like
because I don't line with that
Yeah,
bag
yeah,
of
you're
man,
no
something
friend
wrong
now.
with me. Let me tell you something with me and friend, right? When I was 17 years old, this is why I don't drink too.
Yeah.
I learned this from early friends will lead you, but they don't bring you back.
For real.
When I was 17 years old, bottle of rum was passing, your boy drink.
Yeah.
I ended up by the drain, King George V Park, by way Mandela Park. I ended up by the drain there,
Right.
by myself.
Huh.
My grandmother had thing looking, I wake up, hobo flying over me, what kind of thing? I was there by myself. When I asked
Your
my
friend
friends in
and them
school,
leave you there.
when I asked my friends, boy, all they leave my day, boy, he said, boy, you was too heavy to carry, boy.
Cool.
You know what I mean? All my friends and them.
And you would say from that day your
From
whole
that day,
mindset changed on
from
friend.
that day, what?
How old you was?
I was 17.
God, that changed your
From that day,
life.
I changed my life with friends.
No.
I've kept my circle very small. Now I go with, I will be cool
No
with
doubt,
everybody.
that thing
I'll
is
take-
really happening. Same thing with me, no?
Yeah.
I end up getting chopped in outside a party outside
Yeah.
Alchemy. That was about 2012.
Alchemy, boy, yeah, boy.
Yeah, 2012. I get
Yeah.
chopped. And my brethren run and leave me.
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
After that, friend was a very you don't know, you know.
Yeah, they come real good to
I'm
be friend,
telling you,
boy.
you know.
Yeah, so you just burn to
Yeah.
learn. Right? It's not that I think I mightn't smile. I know smiley man, guy smiley. What I smiling all the time for? And there's some people that be smiling, and them is some of the most deceitful people out here, boy. A man like me, I just tell you the truth, tell you like it is. Just accept people for who they are.
But you know that why people probably don't like you too. Because you're always a truthful person.
Yeah, boy,
even
people
on the
don't like the
radio
truth.
and whatnot.
People don't
And
like
based
the
on
truth out here, boy. People that's
You
rather
still
with-
so on
Huh?
radio? Like
What?
you're still very
Yeah, I just tell the
honest.
truth, man. I just tell the truth. I don't know no other way. I do, especially in front of that microphone, I don't know how to be any other way than be truthful while lying for. You know? I just got people that say, boy, that's something real good thing, but yeah, boy, you think, man. I just can't lie, boy. I just can't lie, boy. So, you know, bass cool. Like a fella with me the other day, tell me, you're a songwriter, you want to think. I say, well, you know, look for me on Instagram and think we go work anybody, youth, and he come around me and think, I will give them advice, give them opportunity once I could. I just send people money, all kind of thing. I just do all kind of thing for people.
Yeah,
I
but
do
they ain't gonna know that.
post something that people don't know, buy books of people, try and look at graduation. When I used to be in graduation every year, I would take a youth who can't afford to go to graduation and buy either the dress or the thing or something. People don't even know I do them.
Nah,
thing. I
the
don't
way
talk
you
them
the way
thing.
you lick the
I don't
bum.
talk them thing.
The way you lick the bum. Like,
Nobody, boy,
you
nobody.
know how it is. If you're not on that,
Yeah. No.
you be really die the struggle there.
Yeah.
Die the struggle there. And that's the reason why you know them playing your music.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Because you ain't want no friend now, boy.
Yeah, boy.
And they had to one friend.
Friend. Yeah, well, I ain't friendless. You know what I mean? Basis, I go look the other day, when I turn the thing around and all, I had eye surgery the other day, right? I had eye surgery. Right?
Yeah, see, I don't have a patient.
Yeah, I had eye surgery. Not one of them artists, some of them come and say, Bass, how you doing?
Yeah, you need a help.
Bass, what going on?
Yeah.
I mean, I pay for my, so you ain't see bass on no GoFundMe,
Yeah.
nothing. It cost me $35,000. You ain't see bass begging for no money and ask somebody for no money. I do it on my own. Not one of them call and say, bass, how you doing? You alright? You think? And all carnival time, everybody with the music play bass, what you say? How you going? Think. You know what I'm saying? Me and friend. Come on, man.
But how you just deal with that though, in the like knowing that the industry is that type of industry?
That's the nature of the business. So that's some people
especially like when you're at a position where you could do for people. How you just deal with that now? Like the chapter of your life now, knowing that you know these artists don't care, you know, but you would still do little favors to them in the industry.
Yeah, well,
play the music or
you have to have a good heart. I mean, I'm a DJ too, so I have to.
You have to, yeah.
I do what I have to. You know what I mean? But nobody really cares about anybody.
Yeah.
Once you're not serving any purpose, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
Understand? That's just a life, I guess.
That's just how it's,
That's just how it is. That's just how it's life. It's sad, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's life. You know?
Yeah,
It's
so
real.
what the future hold for bass at this stage in your career?
Yeah, well, like I said, bass as a man living his dream. You know what I mean? I live my dream every day. Bass good, you know. Listen, the reason why I still do this music is because I just hear melodies in my head. I write all my songs, right? All them songs. I just hear melodies in my head every day. I could come up with a song just like that. Bam, right? So if I don't get it out there, I feel I'll go mad. Right? So it's not, I ain't doing this thing for the money. Anything.
The creative space.
I'm a creative guy. I'll always be creative, you know. I do ads, I do jingles, I do just stuff. I have a lot of things coming up, TV things, a lot of things I'm working on, I want to do because I'm just a creative individual and a creative human being. You know, just long man.
Yeah. The industry does stress you out in any type of way?
If it does stress me out, sometimes it does. You know, sometimes you just be home, you just stress people that get, you know, like you see we boy Cassie get the person the other day, I reach down to that thing, but you know what I mean?
Big up Cassie.
Big up Cassie, why? Yeah. But you know, they could have stress out anybody, even the biggest artists get stressed. You know what I mean? But you can't let it sometimes get to you. Sometimes it's stressing, you're pushing people away, really, you know, close to you and thing, and they don't understand. Not everybody around here does understand what is going on. You know, because it's like your baby, you love something you love to do now. You love to do something and they want to know why these people want to stop you from doing something that they just love to do. You know? But it could, but you can't let it get to it, but you have to pray.
Because now going to ask you, being in the industry for how many years?
I mean, you could say about 30-something years, almost 35 years.
30-something years
life, you know?
in the local industry. How do you sustain that amount of years? Like, what do you do to make sure to become in this industry?
I've seen many come and
you now say
go.
Cassie and all these people talking about they can't buy groceries, you know, it could get dark, you know. What keep you going? Like, how do you sustain that?
It's love. You have to love to do it. And plus, as a man, I ain't stupid. I work hard in my 20s. I work smart in my 30s. I work how I want in my 40s. And I go like, I'm working right now when I want. In my 50s. So I go work if I want in my 60s. You have to be smart out here. That's what you're doing. You can't put all the eggs in one basket. You know? And you really have to be grounded. I had a good foundation. I become my parents and thing, a good foundation, and I just build on it. I never stray. You know?
It's a real thing.
Man.
You know? So as I asked earlier, you know, like at this point in your career, you know, what it have for bass, you know, I'm sure you're going to continue doing the music and that kind of advice continue doing, like what you're doing. It had the conversation of, you know, the older men had to step aside a little bit, you know. But what is your view on things like that, though?
Well, I know how old Queen's team is. How old Queen's team is. But we just talk about how old Barry's Hammond is.
Class! Queen's team!
Big up Queen's team. Big up yourself, Gil. Right? I mean, it's always at the ageism in the thing, and but I helping people still. I help people. There are a lot of artists that
You still have purpose.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of artists I want to, but artists are working with and we bringing out this and thing. You know what I'm saying?
As you say, Queen's team. A lot of people don't know how far Queen's team come from. You would know.
Yeah.
She was an announcer on these things.
Yeah, man, of course. Yeah, man. Warrior Princess.
Warrior Princess.
Yeah.
Damn.
Warrior Princess, she come from far, you know what I mean? She get through. Somebody get through, be happy for them. You know? Happy for them get through.
Had to big up Queen's team.
Happy for
and
them.
as you say, right? We have to love ourselves. And love who we are as a people now. Like even music that you used to do, but still doing. it have that organic feel. Like if you stush go in the bush, the reason why that work is because that's a ground term. That is something from the ground of the people, and Queen's team signifies that same type of energy now, like the ground. And I think that we just try to run from that, as you say, piano music, you know.
Come on. It have a place.
Looking for that bacchanal in the
It have a place
carnival.
for the piano music too, you know.
Correct.
It have a place for
But
the
everybody
but
can.
everybody can do piano, man. Somebody had to play a trumpet, a drums, a this, and that, some kind of thing. It's an orchestra. Give me the orchestra, you know.
Carnival is carnival.
Carnival is carnival at the
You
end of
can't
the day.
take the seasoning out of it.
Yeah, man, that is why the other islands, they come up because they stick to the ground.
Stick to the culture.
And they going with it,
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
If it ain't real, it ain't gonna work.
That's right.
It had to be real and honest and true.
Yeah, boy, for real.
Yeah. How long we going to Chinese? Hour. Well, I mean, it ain't anything you want to tell the people, I know.
Yeah, well, just, I mean.
Anything we didn't talk about. I know about a lot of third base history,
Yeah.
I know we could go into, you know, but
Yes, I mean, I feel like we covered it. We covered it. Base is not a hassle, really.
Yeah.
You know, base cool, base approachable, especially with the ladies. You know what I mean? And we're willing to help, and we just want the country to go nice and come back good and bring back the love of the music. If that Kiskidee Caravan kind of scenario could come back again, I would love to see that come back.
Definitely.
Party time. During the July, August vacation, youths and them had nothing to do. We had party time, we had fresh fest, all them kind of things that the youths to look forward to, because we have a lot of talent, and there's a real talent here, you know.
No lie.
Real talent here. And parents encourage your children too. If you see your daughter want to sing or thing or whatever it is,
identify the talent from young.
I used to mash up radio and thing. Right? Mash up the little radio. I used to be by myself daily. They used to say, bro, this boy mad. I used to pretend I on radio and thing and playing record and thing. And when my grandmother say, hey John, come and do something for me, I used to say, wait, mother, take a break. That's now. Come back, you know? And thing, and I did by myself, identify what your children love from young boy.
No lie.
You know? And let them be something. Whether it's sports, music, arts.
There's no greater support than parent support.
Parent support your children too much. They say, boy, just go to work and get passes and get work somewhere. Nah. You know? And your children be great. Everybody be great. Yeah, man.
So this man,
respect,
you don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Big up yourself all the time, you know. And if you want to give people your handles, you know what coming next, that kind of vibes, you know.
All right. Well, the music is out there. Take Jam. Get it up on YouTube and thing. Bass, BASS. Take Jam. And of course, Not for the Swift. Right? Check it out there. Not for the Swift. Right?
Not for the Swift.
Right? Check it out on YouTube. Of course, follow me on Instagram. BASSTNT3000. Get at me. Your music. You want to write, produce everything. Youths come at me, man. We good. Right? TikTok. Right? Bass Trinity TNT on TikTok. Use this song. And we make it happen. You know what I mean?
Boy.
Respect.
And that is it, you know. Boom.
Wah, wah, wah.